Hello, welcome to my channel. If you're the first time, welcome back. It is the last Saturday of the month, so I always do a wrap up just because it gives me a little more time to keep reading, and in case you're new, that way you know which videos to go hit. So if you have been following, you know that July was Westerns month, so a lot of these are going to be Westerns. So the first book I was able to read, Lonesome Dove by Larry McMurtry. This is a story about a group of men living in Lonesome Dove who then eventually decide they want to become cattlemen, and they're gonna take their cattle to Montana. Yeah. It says a love story and adventure in an epic of the frontier. Larry McMurtry's Pulitzer Prize-winning classic Lonesome Dove is the grandest novel ever written about the latest defiant wilderness of America. Journey to the dusty little Texas town of Lonesome Dove and meet an unforgettable assortment of heroes and outlaws, Indians and settlers. Richly authentic, beautifully written, always dramatic. Lonesome Dove is a book to make us laugh, weep, dream, and remember. I think I did give I honestly don't remember, so I'm sorry if this is lower or higher than what I gave it. I'm thinking 3.5. I don't want to go over my thoughts because I want you to go watch the video. So I actually vlogged myself reading this, so go check out my Lonesome Dove vlog if you want to know more about what I thought. Next, what I read, Sackett's Land by Louis L'Amour. This is the first book in the Sackett series. Apparently there's like 24 of them. I think 17 are actual stories. The rest are like a bunch of short stories put together. This is the first one, and the Sackett series is broken up. So like 2 of the books will be about one character, 3 or 4 will be another, you know what I'm saying? So they're broken up. So this is the first one. It says, after discovering 6 gold Roman coins buried in the mud of Devil's Dyke, Barnabas Sackett enthusiastically invests in goods that he will offer for trade in America. But Sackett's have a powerful enemy. Rupert Ginister, nephew of an earl, wants him dead. A battlefield promise made in Sackett's father threatens Ginister's inheritance. So on the eve of his departure from America, Sackett is attacked and thrown into the hold of a pirate ship. Ginister's orders are for him to disappear into the waters of the Atlantic, but after managing to escape, Sackett makes his way to the Carolina coast. He sees in raw abundant land the promise of a bright future, but before the dream can be realized, he must first return to England and discover the secret of his father's legacy. Dun dun dun. So that is Sackett Land. 5 out of 5. I really did enjoy these books. At least I'm pretty sure I rated them that way. I should maybe go back before I do these wrap-ups to see what I rated them. But again, during these wrap-ups, I don't really give my thoughts because I actually want you to go watch the video if you care more, to know more in depth. Okay. To the Far Blue Mountains. This is the second book in the Sackett series by Louis L'Amour. It says, in To the Far Blue Mountains, Louis L'Amour weaves an unforgettable tale of a man after returning to his homeland discovers that finding his way back to America may be impossible. Barnabas Sackett was leaving England to find his future in the New World, but as he settles his affairs, he learned that a royal warrant has been sworn out against him, and the men were searching for him in every port. An issue were some rare gold coins Sackett sold to finance his trip to the Americas. Coins believed to be part of the great treasure lost by King John years before. Believing that Sackett possesses the rest of his treasures, the Queen will stop at nothing to find him. If he's caught, not only will his dream of a life in America be lost, he will be brutally tortured and put to death in the gallows. 5 out of 5. Highly recommend that series. Again, not gonna do my thoughts. So go read the book about the Sackett. Now this one I haven't done yet. So, please stay tuned. This is Hidden Figures by Margaret Lee Shelterly. So August, this is going to be probably next week. August, I'm doing biographies. So this is Hidden Figures. It's about 3 real women who worked in the NASA program. Basically, they helped the first rocket get to the moon. I'm not going to share my thoughts or the rating because I want you to watch the video. But know that I'm reading that. It says, before John Glenn orbited the Earth or Neil Armstrong walked on the moon, a group of dedicated female mathematicians known as human computers used pencils, slide rulers, and adding machines to calculate the numbers that would launch rockets and astronauts into space. Among those problem solvers were a group of exceptionally talented African-American women, originally math teachers in the South's segregated public schools. These gifted professionals answered Uncle Sam's call during the labor shortages of World War II. With new jobs at the fascinating high-energy world of the Langley Memorial Astronautical Laboratory in Hampton, Virginia, they finally had a shot at jobs that would push their skills to the limits. Even as Virginia's Jim Crow laws required them to be segregated from the white counterparts, Donna Langley's all-black West Computing Group helped America achieve one of the things it desired most, a decisive victory over the Soviet Union in the Cold War and complete domination in the heavens. Starting in World War II and moving through the Cold War, the Civil Rights Movement, and the space race, Hidden Figures follows an interwoven accounts of Dorothy Vaughan, Mary Jackson, Katherine Johnson, and Christine Darden, 4 African-American women who participated in some of NASA's greatest successes. It chronicles their careers over nearly 3 decades as they face challenges, forged alliances, and used their intellect to change their own lives and their country's future. So that is that one. Yeah, and I will be posting a video with that one in it probably next week. So stay tuned for that. I was hoping to read more, but this book took me a lot longer than I thought it would. I think it was because there was a holiday and I don't know, it just okay, I'll give you one thought. It was a little slower at first, like nothing was really happening, and so I think it took me a minute to get into it. So I think that's why it took me so long. So, and yeah, by the time my next video comes out, I will have probably, summer is over, and I will have been started back getting everything ready for the beginning of the school year. So it has been fun going through this summer with you and all the books that I've read, and July was fun. I'd never really got into Westerns. I definitely like the Westerns with the romance. Yeah, I feel like only the romance isn't happily. All the other Westerns kind of end sad, and maybe I'm wrong about that. But yeah, short video this week because I didn't get to read that much. So go back and watch the vlog about Lonesome Dove. Go watch the video about the Sacketts, and then stay tuned for the video with Hidden Figures in it. I'm excited to share my thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to share it, please. Subscribers are going up, and I know that thanks to you, so keep continuing to share. If you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, hit that notification button, right? I'm pretty consistent, but Monday and Wednesdays I do a child book. Saturdays are my day. Yeah. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on any of these books. Especially the endings of any of these. Not so much the ending of Hidden Figures, but the ending of the other ones. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So please comment, or just anything else you want to comment. I love hearing from you. And yeah, we will see you next time. Bye.